What do we got here? We got Jimbo's 321C. Just arrived. Let's check it out. Got the tilt bucket all strapped down perfectly. Let's check out the binders, how they got them on here. There's Jimbo, the happy man. 3 binders on the side to get your load total, because 2 just isn't going to do it, because this is, I think, 50,000 pounds. I'll have to check on that. So you need 3 there to get your load total. Got the bucket that we showed you before, and he put a brand new cat thumb on it. And all new crush panels right here are all new. Got those all the way around that were bad. Here's the best part. I get a cat key. Nice. Yeah, that is a big thumb on there. Fits right up in there. Cat. It's a general purpose thumb. It's not super heavy duty, but it will work for sure. And it's got the crush panels there. Just got to straighten out the step. That's no big deal. And align the panels a little bit better. Give it a good buff job this summer and throw some decals on it. She'll look good. Get her unloaded, get the truck hooked back up, and I'll jump in and pull that bucket off. 321C LCR, 0 turn. That's the way Jimbo needs it in the woods. Gets all new crush panels just to crush the panels. No smoke, looking good. That bucket will get some work done too. It's a nice size bucket. It's got a quick connect on it from in the cab, hydraulic quick connect, which is sweet. Little powder and paint, make it what she ain't. Should be looking stout. Nice and quiet. Usually they got a good humming to them, especially with the cold fluid, but seem to be pretty quiet. They fixed the door, shuts nice and easy. Everything is the way it should be. The thumb is odd looking, but I actually took a picture of it before, and then I drew a face and a mouth and all that on it and sent it back to Jimmy, and it looked like a bobcat. It was funny as heck. Oh yeah, they clean the inside out nicely.
If you want it, if you have to use the thumb, we have to unpin it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna pick it up with a... Yeah, Jimbo's out there happy. He's got his 321C. Let's get this bucket off, or yeah, the tilt bucket. The tilt bucket's gonna come in super handy. There he goes. We'll have to get a little closer to him. Right there. Previous owner took care of this, you know, nothing's broke. Even these louvers, you know, these things always break out. All the buttons are here. All these buttons work on the heat with the green LEDs in them. Everything works. That's the key, you know what I mean? None of this stuff is damaged or broke, you know, so kudos to the previous owner. Come on, even the foot one down here, where your foot is all the time, there ain't even a louver broke. Come on. Give it to him. Give it to him. Let him clear out of the way. That chain is a little chain. all the way up. All the way up on the stick. Had to curl it to lift it. Bring her in. All right, let's walk her up the drive. He wants this bucket up there. Not like someone's gonna take it. Quite heavy. We'll track this up. Everything seems tight in that coupler up there. Usually they'll shake pretty good. I know it's got new pins in the bucket, but the coupler itself looks like it's all pinned and bushed because it's just doing its normal sliding back and forth, which is normal. It's when they go up and down. All right, let's turn this thing up. She's a fast little cookie. No wonder why it was fast. They had it in rabbit mode. I never track in rabbit mode. I don't like to. There's no reason to put that strain on those. Even though it's made for it, I don't like to do that with machines with hours on them. So we put it in turtle mode, and she's starting to spin coming up this hill. I told Jimbo, these machines on icy slopes like this is straight out toboggan time. They don't like it. It's like old cleats on a snowmobile track. You just go wherever that thing's gonna take you. I used to have a 200 and I slid off a hill 200 yards. It seemed like I thought I was gonna flip it, you know, but I grabbed it with the bucket and stabbed it in the ground and finally come to a halt. Learned my lesson on that. That was in my younger years. We'll put them right in front of the culverts. Spin it, Jimbo. Spin it. There you go. Good? He says good. That's where he wants it. It's nice on the spin. You don't have to worry about that dump truck. As long as your tracks are cleared, you're cleared to spin. That is what is cool. We'll get out and check this kind of thumb out. This thumb is, you got to pull that pin. It has a locking pin in it, which is nice because you know when the machine sits, that thumb just comes down all the time, you know. This won't ever come down when it's sitting, so it has a locking pin in the bottom. All right, we got the first job for the 321. We got a lift stuck at the top of this hill up at the house. Let's track this thing up that icy slope. See what she's got. Woo! She started going backwards. Come on, baby. There she goes. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I knew she would when she got somewhat up. When she starts to break loose, she's going backwards faster than you could imagine. Yeah, baby. That will take a chunk out of the seat. Once they go, they just build speed, and you better sink them teeth down in that frozen ground and hope she holds. Whatever you do, don't start turning the turntable because that doesn't turn at that point. The tracks start turning like a helicopter. Then you're in trouble. Let's get her positioned here. I'm sliding like crazy. Alright, I'm gonna try to get to him a little bit here. Slide the machine to him like this. I just slid it. That's how easy them tracks slide on the ice. Because my tracks are facing uphill. Let's see here, uphill that way, and I just slid the machine with the bucket. It will slid like a old snowmobile. He's got an old chain, he said it's bolted together, so it might snap. We're gonna see if we drag this thing first. He's hung up in the stone pile we have. We're dragging it. The old 321 first job. Oh, we broke the chain. Something happened. He might be able to get out of there. Let's check that out. You want to see if you can drive it now? All right. See what he's got. This is the roofer. Oh! Oh, he's nuts! He was sending it. We'll pull him out. Let me get back a little more. Get my tracks like this now, and then, man, I'm sliding. Woo! Try hooking them and pulling them. Get them out of there. Gonna have to pull them through the snowbank maybe, I don't know. Try pulling them with the turntable too. I'm not positioned the best with my tracks, and it just slides. So here, take the slack out. There he goes. There he goes, up over the snowbank. Oh boy, big drop. Pulling him with the swing. Oh boy. He's nutty. There he goes, sideways. Sideways. Let's get that off. He's out under his own power. That thing's a little fast, huh? Drifting that skyjack. Thing goes good in the snow. Better in the snow than the mud, I know that. Well, first job complete, was successful. Let's go find ourselves something else to do. Let's see what we got for frost up here. Sink these teeth in the ground. Probably just a little bit in the, like I said, the woodsy area. She went in about 8 inches. See them chunks? That's 8 inches of frost. Man, that bucket's heavy on there. That bucket's heavier than that tilt bucket. Yeah. The frost is in the ground, but then it breaks through right there. So, 8 to 10, you know? Not bad. A lot better than 3 foot what we did at the house. And this is on an open hill, so even in the woods where there's more leaves, there'll be less. Alright, I got the pin out of the thumb. Let's see what she'll do. Big thumb on this thing. Really don't match up with the bucket, so see how it's down in the ground? A little bit too big, I think. Be a lot of playing around with that. And the control is backwards for me on the thumb handle. So let's see here. She likes to, see, I would like that in a perfect world for those teeth. See how they hit? To go down in between the teeth of the bucket. That would be the best in the the best situation. But when you measure a thumb, so this bucket should be 90 like that, and those teeth on the bucket and the teeth on the thumb should go in between each other. A lot of times they don't, obviously the way the bucket's laid out, but in a perfect world that would have been a little bit nicer. I thought it looked kind of big, but wasn't sure. I do like how that locks in like that. Look at it. So this comes up super fast, and then all of a sudden it slows down and gives you that little bit of boom, and then you could put a pin in there to hold it. That system's nice, but he's not gonna like how long it is. I thought it looked a little too long, but whatever. After playing with this for a little bit, getting a little time in it, I guess the thumb's okay. It's just, it's different from what mine is, and mine's actually a little short, so I'm used to mine being short, but you can still grab stuff like this. You just gotta position yourself to when, you know, you just gotta learn the machine. That's basically how it is. I've been learning on a thumb that's too short, so your techniques are different, how you approach picking things up. But one thing I gotta say, I do like the way that goes in all the way, nice and slow, and there's no clanking. It's like boom, then it goes another stage. So it's fast, and then goes bing, and then it's shut, which allows, when that thing's all the way down, up like that, it allows you to dig out all the way and not have, like mine would hang out, say, see how that's up? So mine would hang out like that. I think mine goes about to there. You're gonna get this extra bit to there, which is nice. So like I said, each machine is different. I mean, obviously the Cat's hydraulics run different than a Kobelco or Komatsu. So it's all about seat time. I mean, you run this machine for a half hour, any operator, then you become the machine. So that's all it is you just gotta have seat time in each different piece, because they all act different in hydraulic sense, you know what I mean? Some are hydraulic over hydraulic, some are hydraulic electric over hydraulic, so your pilot controls are gonna just be a tad different. All right, machine looking stout. Jimbo's happy. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Just wanted to show you quick that the machine has arrived. Obviously, summertime, we'll give it a little powder and paint, make it what she ain't. And she'll be looking a lot better in that aspect. Whoop, tipped you. Until then, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. I gotta go back over to the 88, and I couldn't get any teeth for it yesterday at my supplier, so I may have to go through Anderson, see if they got them. If not, I'm gonna use what I got, you know what I mean? They're not super bad, I just wanted new teeth on it, and the frost isn't big here, so I think we'll be all right on that. But yeah, thanks guys, hope you liked it. Catch you on the next one.